The breathtaking scenery of Switzerland has always been a magnet for travelers from across the world, but the country's serene mountains had no idea they were about to become the centerpiece of global conversation. In a moment that blended spontaneity, glamour, warmth, and adventure, two world-famous stars captured a playful selfie against the backdrop of the Swiss Alps, a photograph that, within minutes, set the internet ablaze. Their simple pose, bright smiles, and the crisp winter air created what fans now call an instant classic, a picture so full of life that it feels almost cinematic. What was intended as a quiet getaway quickly turned into one of the most talked-about celebrity travel moments of the year. The world watched, fascinated, as these stars embraced a rare pause from their hectic schedules to enjoy the natural wonders of the Swiss mountains. Their journey became a symbol of joy, freedom, and authenticity, proof that even in the world of fame, some moments are simply human, soft, and unforgettable. This is the full story behind their Swiss mountain adventure, told in rich detail, tracing every step from the moment they landed to the exact second the shutter clicked at a winter escape that no one expected for months. Fans had speculated whether the stars, both known for their packed schedules, would ever take a break at the same time. Quietly, away from the noise of the industry and the constant hum of urban life, they arranged a short winter escape in Switzerland. Their destination, a private chalet hidden in the towering Alps, surrounded by pine forests and blankets of snow as soft as cotton. The idea wasn't born from some elaborate plan. Instead, it emerged from casual conversation, one where both stars confessed a longing for nature, fresh air, and the kind of silence that washes the soul. Switzerland offered all that and more. Snow-capped peaks, frozen lakes, gentle mountain roads, and star-filled night skies created the perfect recipe for a peaceful retreat. Their arrival in Zurich was discreet, with no media presence, no loud crowds, and no flashing lights. Just the crisp December air and the promise of adventure. From the airport, they traveled to the mountains, a 2-hour journey filled with winding roads, charming villages, and breathtaking scenery. They rolled the car windows down, savoring the cold scent of pine and the sight of soft clouds hovering above the peaks. That it was freedom. Pure, unfiltered freedom. Waking up in a picture-perfect world on their first morning in Switzerland, they woke to a postcard-worthy view. Sunlight spilled across the snowy fields, painting everything with a golden glow. The air was cold enough to redden their cheeks, but gentle enough to feel warm when paired with the rising sun. Mountain birds chirped softly, filling the quiet air with melody. They enjoyed a simple breakfast: fresh bread, cheese from the region, warm cocoa, and fruit picked from a local alpine orchard. Everything felt organic, peaceful, slow. Life, for once, wasn't measured in schedules or performance times. It was measured in breaths, in the warmth of shared laughter, in the way the mountains stood tall and timeless around them. After breakfast, they stepped outside. Wrapped in cozy jackets and scarves, they walked along the snowy trails, leaving crisp footprints behind them. Fans later said the scene looked like the beginning of a movie, or the perfect ending to a spontaneous decision. Let's take a picture. The iconic selfie didn't begin as a planned photo shoot. There were no lighting setups, no stylists, no assistants. Just two stars, alone in nature, laughing as they tried to avoid slipping on the icy path. They reached a high point overlooking the Swiss mountains, a summit where the Alps extended endlessly across the horizon, glowing under the winter sun. The wind brushed gently against their faces, carrying the smell of snow and pine. One of them pulled out a phone. "Let's take a picture," they said casually. "Like this? No poses, just us." And so they did. The selfie captures them mid-laugh, cheeks flushed from the cold, eyes shining with genuine joy. Behind them, the mountains rise high and majestic, wrapped in white blankets of snow. The sky is a canvas of soft blues and silvers, as if painted just for them. It wasn't just a photograph, it was a real moment frozen in time. Within minutes, fans from all around the world shared it, reposted it, talked about it, turned it into art, and created thousands of edits. Switzerland became a trending topic. The Alps became an unofficial celebrity destination, and the stars unknowingly created one of the most heartwarming travel memories of the year. An adventure through snow-covered villages. The journey didn't stop at the selfie. Over the next few days, the duo explored Swiss villages like ordinary travelers, strolling through markets, tasting handmade chocolates, and speaking with locals who were pleasantly surprised to see them appearing so relaxed and humble. One local cafe owner later described them as the most polite tourists I've ever seen. They ordered pastries, thanked everyone warmly, and even lent a hand in clearing a small patch of snow near the cafe entrance. The owner took no photographs, respecting their privacy, but recalled their smiles vividly. They rode cable cars into towering heights, visited frozen lakes that shimmered like glass, and even tried sledding down gentle slopes. Fans couldn't believe how casually they embraced the simple joys of winter, nature, reflection, and calmness at night. Instead of attending events or preparing for performances, they sat by the fireplace of their chalet. They talked about life, work, dreams, fears, and how rare it was to enjoy moments without pressure. The Swiss mountains wrapped them in quiet comfort, allowing them to breathe deeply and think clearly. Snow fell softly outside the windows, coating the world in a peaceful white silence. They sipped warm tea, wearing thick sweaters and blankets draped around their shoulders. These were moments that even stars seldom experience, moments when time slows down enough for emotions to surface naturally. This journey became less about tourism and more about reconnecting with themselves and with each other. The selfie that captured the world's heart. As the selfie continued circulating online, it became more than just a viral photo. Fans felt that the picture had an emotional quality to it, a glimpse of happiness that was both intimate and universal. Something about the laughter, the closeness, the snowy mountains, and the authenticity spoke deeply to people across cultures and languages. Art students recreated it in watercolor. Photographers analyzed the natural lighting. Travel bloggers praised Swiss tourism. Music fans celebrated the bond between the stars. And many ordinary people simply said the photo made their day. The media reaction news outlets picked up the story quickly. Articles described the selfie as effortlessly iconic, a rare moment of unfiltered joy, and a testament to the beauty of living in the present. This moment had everything: celebrity presence, stunning landscape, genuine emotion, a sense of freedom, a perfect blend of glamour and relatability. The photo also generated a wave of positive energy online, a refreshing contrast to the usual fast-paced, high-pressure entertainment headlines. That a journey that fans will remember forever even after returning home. The stars carried the calmness of Switzerland with them. They returned to work recharged, refreshed, and inspired. Fans noticed the change. Interviews felt warmer, smiles came easier, and even their performances had a lighter, brighter energy, as if the mountains left a mark in their hearts. Within their fan communities, hashtags celebrating the Swiss journey continued for weeks. Many fans even began planning trips to the same regions, hoping to walk the trails their idols had explored. Switzerland's tourism board unofficially called the moment a global cultural blessing, a memory to last a lifetime. The selfie may have only taken a second to capture, but the emotions, memories, and global impact it sparked will last for years. It became a symbol of joy, nature, and the beauty of simplicity in a world filled with complications. Their journey to Switzerland was more than a vacation. It was a beautiful reminder that even stars, adored by millions, are humans who crave moments of peace, laughter, and connection. And as fans revisit the photo again and again, one thing becomes clear: some moments are unforgettable not because they are grand, but because they are pure.